Welcome everyone to this month's Crystal ColorScope. My name's Elizabeth Harper and this is my bag of crystals. So what we're going to do in a moment is I'm going to put my hand into the bag, draw a crystal for all of us and read the crystal plus the colors for our month ahead. Then I'm going to ask you to select a number. So it'll be number 1, 2 or 3 to get a crystal for yourself. Then I'll put my hand in the bag for you and see which crystal comes out. And again, I'll interpret the crystal and the colors and any other influences that want to come up. So see if you can use your intuition to intuit what the color, what the crystal is that's for all of us, and what the color and the crystal is for you, for the number that you choose. You'll be able to scoot along to your own crystal. The numbers will appear at the bottom when it gets to that point in the video. Okay, so I'm gonna select a crystal for all of us. I'm gonna put my hand in the bag, dig around, use your intuition, close your eyes, see if you can see the color or feel the color or hear the color or sense the color. All right, you ready? So we have a piece of kyanite. So this is kyanite. It's blue. It's a beautiful kind of denim blue, and it has this brown on the other side of it as well. There's a little bit of brown that goes with it. It's mostly opaque, but there's a little bit of translucency to it. So it's almost like it could have been a gel and it's hardened. That kind of sense to it. So kyanite's kind of an interesting stone. To me, it's very stand upright. So there's a sense with this that you are standing up for your rights this month. Blue is a color of communication. Of course, it's also the color of peace as well. So there's an enormous amount of peaceful communication. You might be standing up for yourself, standing up for your rights, but you're not doing it in a harsh way. You're doing it in a very, I wouldn't say it's gentle, but it's not confrontational. Let's put it that way. I can't think of a word for that, but it's not confrontational. There's some black that's in this as well, so it might be a little bit of not a dark month, but there may be some moments of darkness that come up for you. It's not all dark. There's blue that's in there. So what's going to happen with this is that you might find that this is a month that you go more inside of yourself and ask yourself questions like, what is my purpose? What am I doing here? What am I supposed to be doing with this particular job, career, home, relationship, family, money, etc. So I feel like you're going to be asking a lot of questions of your purpose, of your life, of your next step with this particular stone. There's orange and blue in here, and orange and blue, when they come together, they're colors of the emotions. So there's a sense in here of you getting a feeling of where you belong. Your feelings are going to be much more prevalent over this next month. That doesn't mean that they're going to be all over the place. The orange is just a little bit of orange in here. So that is you connecting to that sensual, sexual, juicy part of yourself, but it's not kind of bursting forth. You're very controlled with those emotions, but you're going to feel it a little bit more. There's just some more feelings that are coming up. The blue energy with that communication says that one of your gifts this month is communication. So this is a great time to get a new job, to communicate with your family, maybe members that you haven't communicated with for a long time, and also to teach as well. There's a sense of teaching in this particular stone. Blue and orange are colors of writing. So this is a great time for you to write. And this is an amplifying stone as well. So it says that anything that you work with right now that's inspirational, that's creative, is going to be amplified. So it means that if you're trying to tap into some inspiration, it's going to be double what it was before. So there's a lot more inspiration that's coming up. So again, this is a great time to write. Okay, so I feel that's it for, let me just see if there's anything else. Oh, I'm getting the sense of, because it's denim, it's time to relax. This is a good time to just take it easy and not get too hot-headed about things, and that's the blue energy. It's just relaxing. Okay, so now I'm going to choose crystals for you, right? So what I want you to do is use your intuition to select number 1, 2 or 3. You'll see the links below. You can go straight ahead and click on your number, go to your number in the video, the time in the video for your crystal, and I will see you on the other side. Let's get started. Okay, you ready? So use your intuition, see if you can intuit the color of the stone, or maybe the stone itself. Okay, so this is a strawberry quartz. So it has a kind of has a pink look to it. It's a little bit translucent, has some lines that are going through it as well. And it almost looks like it's been a little bit bruised. So there's a softness that's there, but it also looks kind of bruised as well. It has a pink kind of vibe to it and lots of veins that go through it, which is kind of interesting. So this amplifies your intentions, and especially as it's got kind of an eye looking vibe to it. So whatever you focus on right now is something that you have to be careful what you focus on. So if you're focusing on something that's negative, then that will be amplified. If you're focusing on something positive, that will be amplified too. So if you're focusing on abundance, then more will come to you. If you're focusing on blessings, that kind of thing. But if your attention is going to something negative, or negative about yourself or about others, then that energy is not only going to be amplified, but it's also going to be, it's almost, I feel like it's going to be very heavy. It's going to be heavier for you this month than it would be normally. So it's almost like a wake-up call. There's a sense of waking up to any negativity that's in your life, but also waking up to the positive things as well. This is a soulmate stone. So it's about attracting your soulmate. So soulmates are not necessarily love partnerships, love relationships, and they're certainly not necessarily easy partnerships either. But when a soulmate comes into your life, it often means that you're going in the right direction, that you're heading in the right direction. So this is saying that you are attracting to you people who will resonate with you as you are right now, and they will be reflections of you, and you will be drawn to them. For some reason you'll be drawn to them, and you may be drawn to them because, you know, there's a desire to be in relationship with them on a love partnership level. But you may also be drawn to them because there is a strong heart-to-heart link, and you can feel that. There's like an intuition about it. You'll feel that energy. There's also a sort of a seize the moment, seize the day vibe with this particular stone. So there's a sense of, if you are offered an opportunity, then don't pass it up. Don't sort of think about it for too long. Seize the moment, seize the day, take it while you can. That pink has red in it, and the red is about movement. It's about taking action. So there's a sense with this of, even though it looks soft and squidgy, there's a sense of really taking action and getting moving on things as well. And again, it's about where your intentions are, where your attention is moving towards. There's a sense in this, it almost feels like, you know, like a marble. So I feel as if you are drawing to you people that will not only resonate with you, but will support you as well on your journey. There's just one final thing with this particular stone. Because of that vibration of people being attracted to you, it also helps you to find the reasons why you made particular choices. So if you are in a relationship and you're not too sure why you're in that relationship, or if you're in a job you don't know why you chose it, or if you are doing something that you're not sure why you're doing it, it might be a habit or a pattern, then this is saying that this month you are going to find the reasons for that, because it's almost like the whole month is about the connection between you and another, between you and something, between you and an energy, between you and a new vibration. So it's not you insular. The pink, the red is you experiencing these relationships, these thoughts, these feelings, these habits, and understanding why they're in your life. So this is a very powerful time for you, even though it looks so small, doesn't it? It's wonderful. It's full of love as well. Okay, number 2, are you ready? So use your intuition to see if you can select the color, intuit the color, and see if you can intuit the stone as well. Okay, so this is a blue lace agate. I smell because I'm wearing blue, and we had blue as the first stone as well. So it's a blue lace agate. So this, as you can imagine, is kind of pale blue. It has a little bit of translucency to it, has some wavy lines, and it has a really lovely lacy effect, almost like veins. So because it's blue, you know, blue is communication, it's the throat chakra, so it links to everything that's connected to communication. So with this, it's saying that, you know, whatever you've not been saying, the blue helps you to say it, helps you to speak up. It dissolves old patterns of not being able to communicate, of not being able to verbalize. So this is a fabulous stone for speakers, for teachers, for educators to have with them. And it's light blue. So what this does is that if there's been any heavy conversations that you have needed to have, the light blue lightens up that conversation, helps you to be not light-hearted, but almost to bring light to whatever it is you're saying. So as a consequence, there's more spirit, there's more spirituality, there's more truth in it as well, and it's coming from your heart and not from that place maybe of fear of communication. So this is lovely. It's also, with this pale blue, it links with the divine will, and the divine will guides you to where you need to be and what you need to be doing. So there's a sense in this that you are going to be guided this month to where you need to be intuitively. So use your intuition. This is a strong intuitive stone, and with blue it's very peaceful. It's just a lovely, gentle, soft energy. So even though there may be fear around communication or fear of speaking up, this stone is saying it's going to be okay. Your angels, your guides, the divine is going to be with you, going to be put into situations where you will learn to speak, and you'll learn to speak your truth as well. This is a begin again stone. So by beginning again, especially with the blue, it's almost like you're coming round full circle to start something that you've done before. So there is a sense of just coming round again and beginning again, but in a different way, in a different light. There is a vibration with this stone because, again, it's pale blue. It links with children. So it links in with the little boys, little girls, the babies, and consequently it connects to maternity. So it can connect to women particularly that have suffering from postpartum depression. So I feel with this, you know, when you're in the blues, because it's light blue, it's lightening up that mood. So this can help if you've been down or feeling depressed or feeling glum, like nothing is going right, then this stone helps to lift your spirits. It helps to bring that energy up to a higher place, to a more spiritual place. One final thing with this, blue, turquoise blue particularly, is a color that heals rejections. With this particular pale blue, sometimes you find with the blue vibe, with blue energy, that there's a control issue, that there's a judgment issue, that there's a verbal abuse issue as well. So with this, because it's light blue, it's saying that there's a healing that can happen this month around rejection, around judgments, and it could be that you are letting go of your own judgments. But I feel that it's more in line with you maybe healing the judgments of others, or letting go of any rejection from others as well. So it feels like you're releasing old patterns, and they're linked to that throat chakra, and you're going to be healing. So speaking is very important. Blue is the biggest healing color in all the colors, in all the spectrum. So if in doubt, throw some blue on it. So this is a great healing month for you, full of communication, lots of peace, and lots of healing. Okay, number 3. So let's see what you get. So use your intuition, see if you can sense, see, imagine what the color is, maybe what the stone is as well. So we have a pink opal. This is a little tiny piece of pink opal. And you know, opals, you think of them as having like a flash of color that goes through them. The pink opal doesn't have that, but it's still an opal. And it looks very soft and sweet, but the pink opals are that kind of happy stones. So this is saying you're going to have a great month. It's full of happiness, full of joy. You're going to be wrapped in the most beautiful energy of love, of abundance as well. That's what I feel with this particular stone. It's so small, and yet it's bringing a big impact into your life. Because it's pink, it has love in it, has a love vibration. So I feel with this, I get this sense of foreign travel or foreign connections or distant connections that will link in with love for you particularly. This is a mood changing stone, so it makes you happy. So there is a sense of, if you have been down, then this month you're just going to be, your spirits are going to be lifted. You're going to be feeling so much happier, so much better. And I feel like you're going to be lighter as well. So physically, it feels like there's a lightness that's there. There's also with this stone, because it's an opal, and it doesn't look like an opal, not the kind of opals that we think of, the message is to not judge a book by its cover. So it's saying to let go of judgments. Because of that, it's not just about people. It's also about when somebody asks you to do something. So if you receive any invitations, if there's opportunities to do things, don't think to yourself, oh, you know what, I've done that before and it didn't work before, or why would I go into this situation because it doesn't look like my kind of thing. That sort of thing, let that judgment go. Really, as I said before in another stone, to seize the day. And with this one, it's do not judge the book by the cover. Just go with it and see what's going on. Take the opportunities, go with the events, meet up with a person that you thought wouldn't be your kind of person, that kind of thing. Just go with it. The pink opal is also about sweetness. There's a sweet energy that's here, and consequently it helps with diabetes. So you don't have to have diabetes in order to be helped by this, but it's about the sweetness in life. It heals that sweetness. So as a consequence, if you felt bitter about something, or if you've had problems in a relationship where you are still at loggerheads with each other, then this stone is saying that there is healing that's going to happen with that. There's a shift in that vibration, and I feel almost as if you are going to reconnect with someone this month through this pink energy. The pink opal helps to heal the skin as well. Now the skin is your protective organ. With pink, it's a vulnerable color. So it's interesting that a little piece of the color that reflects the challenge also heals as well. So I feel that that is a message for you too, that there's a little piece that's coming up for you that is a challenge, but it's going to heal something big, something really major in your life this month. I feel like there's something else that wants to come in from this particular stone, and I think it's because it's pointy, and it's almost like it's directing you, it's pointing you along the way. And this is for April, but I feel like it's pointing towards May. So I feel like this is pointing towards your future, and there's a sense of it's time to be happy now about what's coming in to your life. And as you are happy, as your mood changes, your perspective changes, your heart opens up, then more abundance can come into your life, and more of the wonderful things that you so desire can come into your life as well. Okay, that's it for this month's Crystal ColorScope. Hope you've enjoyed it. Do please leave a comment below, like the video, and please share it with your friends if you've enjoyed it, and especially let me know if you intuited the colors. I would love to know that. Lots of coloricious blessings to you. See you next month. Bye.